carved into a tree whose branches spread out like deltas of veins. Your name stared vacantly. Vin D. Nelson, May 13th, 1919. I fingered your etching and can feel myself turning the tumblers of your lost consciousness. Vin. The trenching and the no man's land your tongue. The helpless scurry of the soldiers was your panic blood, and each mortar blast stained your mouth with the metallic taste of war. The endlessly fiddling fingers of the dead and damned crawled inside you like soot-covered maggots. You thought, I'm going to die here. I can feel it in my bones. And yet you were left standing after your friends exploded like fleshy grapes all around you. How did the city look? As New York Harbor's gunmetal waves struck your homecoming, but with the booming resonance of rifle fire, were you afraid? Even in the parade crowd, the bellows of the people struck the same chord of terror in you as the war cry that pushed the doomed soldiers over the trenches' lips. You wanted to scream, no, stop, please, you don't need to do this! But the drums were roaring like mortars, firecrackers screaming like sinister machine guns, strangled by the ticker tape. You stumbled out of the throng. When you got home, you rushed into your mother's arms. She could feel the fear coiled inside your chest like a black snake. She said, boy, talk to me. You said, Mama, bullets were flying everywhere like blue jays. I was peeling blood off of me like it was a new layer of skin. You hadn't returned for the kindness in the crinkles of her eyes, no, but to crawl back inside her and drown yourself in the center of her warmth, stricken and silent like a saint. You were who, in all her good intentions, could never recreate the sacrosanct safety of her womb, who could never understand what she'd see. I need to go, you mumbled and slipped away, heartbroken, running wherever your lost legs would take you. You ran until your feet blistered and your boots filled with blood, so you ripped them off and threw them away like live grenades. You ran until your lungs were ready to jailbreak out of your ribcage and soar away, propelled by their own demented energy. You found yourself at the foot of the desert. No guns, no bombs, no screams, just the distant whipping winds, God whispering, come here, I'll protect you, I promise. And you walked in. The sand covered you, it covered your eyes, so you'd never have to see heads fall to the ground like rotten apples from trees. The last primal throes of tortured lives bounced in your skull, your mouth, so you'd never have to taste the bitter gunpowder and steel. It entered you and lined your veins, so your beautiful blood could never be spilled by anyone but God.
Yes.
I sat with you until the sunset, until it felt like a part of my soul had been ripped out and replaced with you. Then I would listen to every story about the great trench afternoons, hold your body, trembling like a little boy, and tell you it's okay. I'll protect you. I promise. Because God doesn't make promises lightly, and neither do I.